Hey everybody, CFA here with you this morning. Thank you for joining me here today at Coins for Amateurs. Now today my plan is to go through some wheat cents. I've been saving up. CFA here with you this morning. Thank you for joining me here today at Coins for Amateurs.
Yeah.
Now today my plan is to go through
That was awesome.
some wheat cents. I've been saving up. Always with the technical difficulties. Anyway, I've got all these wheat cents that I've been saving up. These are all coins that we found going through boxes and coin rolls here at Coins for Amateurs. I've been saving them up. I have not looked at them under the scope for varieties and errors yet. So that is the plan today. Now, I have my reference guides, I have my cherry pickers, and I've got some online references saved up and ready to go for known varieties. And then we're going to hopefully find some errors or maybe something that nobody's seen before. Wouldn't that be something? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the scope and we'll get going here. There we go. First off, I've got this really cool one that is a 1936, and we just found that in a Coinstar. All right, so the other day, actually it was yesterday, I was at the store, dipped into the Coinstar. There was $1.50 and change, and this 1936 wheat was in there, which is pretty rare. We almost never find silver, occasionally find wheats. This one was in there, and I want to show you something on this coin. I'm going to flip it over. And it has a serious wood grain effect going here. And down at the bottom, some awesome lamb peel. Look at that. It is just great. And like I said, this was out of a Coinstar. I mean, goes up here. There's some more lamb peel up by the T in cent. You can really see that wood grain effect, especially on the reverse. It's pretty awesome. And then there's a little bit, I thought I saw a little bit of lamb peel on the, could be some right here on his head, on the obverse. And you can just make out the wood grain alloy effect there a little bit on there as well. But, so yeah, that was a Coinstar find. So very, very cool. Now, these other ones I have saved up to look at, I am actually going to start with the oldest first, because we have some from the 10s and 20s here that we found coin roll hunting. So I've separated them out by decade. So we're going to start with 10s and 20s, and I got 30s, 40s, 50s. We'll see how far we get, but all right. So I'm going to set that 36 aside because we know that's got an error on it for sure. Let's see. The next one we got here is a 1929S that we found. So let's see what we got going on here. 1929. It looks like some just damage or deterioration there. Nothing going on with Liberty. That's a big dark S. I wonder if the 29 has any known. There's repunches. The 28S has a large and a small S, but not the 29. So let's see. Let's flip this bad boy over. Yeah, this is one of the older ones we find. Like I said, these are all saved up from coin roll hunting over the last months. Pretty slick coin, pretty slick. Even if there was much going on there, you know, it's going to be gone when they're that worn. So all right, let's move to the next one here. Another real slick one. There's a 1920 we found. Not bad. That's what we got for known stuff. Hey CT, hey Lake Beach. A lot of people in here. Thanks for joining me today. I am just looking for some Die Varieties and Errors today and a bunch of wheats that I've had saved up. So maybe we can find something cool. Boy, that there's Erdy. There's no lib on Liberty on that one, but that's just that's not even a grease or anything. This thing's just worn. It's slick. You can see most of him's gone. But when you find older coins like that, oftentimes they are pretty much toast like that. Yeah, you're not gonna see anything there either. Okay, let's go to the next one here. We got a 1924. I also have coppercoins.com pulled up, and we can check out Variety Vista or something too if we find anything that looks good, worthwhile looking up. 1924. Like I said, I like going to the Cherrypickers too, just take an extra look, especially worn coins. If there's something to look for, I can take an extra look at it. But not see anything on this 24. I think that would need to, yeah, I'd have to have a mint mark to be a low mintage too, but it's another thing. I'll be looking for some that I might need for some of my albums if we had any lower mintage ones. There could be some in here. I didn't pick them all out the first time we searched. There's a 1919. We find these here and there, 1919s. I mean, they're old, but they're not a low mintage by any means. Get some wear there. 1919. And I'm trying to watch chat a little bit, so if you guys got ideas or if you see something, throw it out there. A lot of dirt and grime. Nothing there. Let's roll that over. I do have a toothpick here to get some grime off if we see something that might be worth doing that with. Nope, just dirty. Alright, next. We got a 1927. Let's see here. Pretty slick as well. 27. Okay, so there's definitely known DDO on that. Double die obverse. Look up here at it. I'm not seeing it there though. Nope, looks like a normal In God We Trust. Pretty slick reverse. Pretty slick. Alright, go to the next one. I still got a good probably 10 coins here from the 10s and 20s. Teens and 20s. The 29S. Now that S. Alright, do we have something here? 29S. There is definitely a repunchment mark. It's the FS 501 RPM 001 Konica, and it is to the north. This looks like something going on in the south. Let me see. Let me take a toothpick to it here. Nice and gently. See if I can get some of that grime off there. Not really. The angle I have my scope at, I can't really. Well, I don't know. It almost still looks like there's something to the south, but it could just be right there. Tell with all that grime on there. I wonder if I can get down lower. Let's see. Not much. slow as she goes. Focus. Yeah, I think it is probably damaged, but I'm going to set that aside. Possibility. No, it's not a chip in the 9. It's just full of gunk. Alright, let's see. We got a 1920 again. What we got here? Anything? Not seeing anything there. Pretty slick once again. Nothing obvious. I know when I get to the 50s here, I found a lot of die chips in the 1950s coins. But the 57D, Mrs. CFA found 2 in one stream, one box. Another 1920. Does the D stand for Denver Mint? Yes, it does. L's almost gone in Liberty there. Pretty slick. Let's see the other side. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of slick ones here because, like I said, we found these coin roll hunting. So they're going to go into my big bins of copper here if we can't find varieties or errors, or they're not going to make an album, one of our albums. So there's a 1910. Look at that. I'm sure Junior or Mrs. CFA found that one, probably not me. Very nice. It's actually, other than the, let's see, we found a few 1910s, and then Mrs. CFA found the one Indian head, 1905, and we found 2 V-nickels. She found 2 V-nickels. So those would be the 3 oldest coins, but this would be the next oldest that we found coin roll hunting. Pretty slick on the back as well. Oh, there we go. Look right there. Look under the T. That is some lamb peel. Lamination peel. Cool. We got something. CT, Chad, I just want to say thank you, buddy, for all the awesome support you've been with my channel since the beginning. I really appreciate you making me feel like part of the family. You are part of the family, Josh. You are, man. It's a great community. There's a lot of good people out there, and we love getting to know all of you guys and making so many good friends. So, thank you, buddy. But that is a lamb peel. You guys see that, huh? I'm going to set that aside. Not quite as good as the other one that I found in the Coinstar, but still an alloy error lamb peel. There's no wood grain on that one, though. A lot of times they go together. If you see wood grain, sometimes you'll see the lamb. There's a 1919 again. Like I said, we seem to find quite a few of those. Roll that over. Pretty slick again. Nothing jumping out. Okay, let's go to the next. We're almost into the 1930s here. Oh, look at this one. I remember when we found this one. We found 2 of these. Mrs. CFA is sitting over there. This is a 1910S. This is a key date, by the way. It's a key date. I forget. It's under 10 million. Let me look here in my book. But we found 2 of these coin roll hunting, and this is, I need to set this one aside because it's definitely going to go in an album. The 1910S, I know it's low. 6 million. This says in G4 it's an $8 coin, according to the blue book. We found a coin roll hunting. Pretty cool, huh? It'd be even better if we could find some kind of variety in it. Let's see here. I know there is something. I thought there was. Let's see. 10S. Okay, there's known repunch mint marks for sure. A couple different varieties. Let's see. I need to try to get lower on this. Hang with me for a second. I'm going to try to get a little bit better. Try not to make you dizzy here, but I almost need two scopes, one for closer up and one for farther away. There we go. That's a little better, huh? Now, like I said, there's several known varieties of repunched mint mark. One I'm looking at, you can see it on the south of the S. I'm not seeing it there. It's a pretty good looking 1910S though, really. Boy, the closer in you get, the harder it is to focus. So I don't think... Fortunately, I don't think we have a repunched mint mark there, but let's take a look at the rest of it real quick here. I just like looking at the 1910S. They're hard to find. It's literally this up there with the best of our finds at coin roll hunting. I mean, a 6 million mintage. Now the 1909S would be good as well. Let's see. Now that it almost looks like a little wood grain effect going on there. The base there, and the E in America is gone. That's weird. Look at that. That's interesting. Let's see if I can pull it away a little bit here. Now I wonder if that's some kind of strike through, because it's strange how it's gone right there in the middle, but I mean it doesn't look, I mean I know it's a worn coin, but I wonder if there isn't kind of strike through there. Of course the top of the O and 1's missing as well. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. That one's getting set aside for no other reason than it's a 1910S, so. And we'll look at that one more time just because that's so friggin' cool. Yeah. I actually found one of those. It's really weird. The coin machine at our credit union, I found a 1910S underneath of it. I always swipe underneath my hand, which can be kind of gross sometimes. But I get lots of coins. One time I actually pulled out a wheat and I looked, it's a 1910S. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's pretty cool. So that one's getting set aside. All right, let's see what else we got here. Now, I know we found a couple of those. I'm not sure. I can't remember if the other 10S I put in an album yet or if it's still in here. But 1929. Got some gunk there. Let's see. The 29. I don't see anything in Cherrypickers, but let's see. Nothing jumping out at me. Now that's just where. Nothing there. I'm waiting for some kind of die chip in one of these. I find them here and there on these Wheaties. Alright, next. What do we got? We've got a 1920. Is that D? 20D? That would be a good one. It is a D. You can just barely see it. Look right there. It's right there. 20D is a low mintage. What is that? Let's see here. That's 49 million. Not that low, but it's not in the hundreds of millions or billions like a lot of cents. But I think we may need that for an album. It's kind of a cruddy one, but let's see the reverse here. It's pretty slick. I'm sure I can find something better for albums, but I'll probably, just simply because it's kind of a lower mintage, I'll set it aside. I mean, if I was coin roll hunting and I found that, yeah, it's slick, but it's a 20D. I'd be pretty pumped, right? It's really hard to see that D. And if there was at some time something wrong with that Liberty, we wouldn't be able to tell now. That is one slick coin. Get set aside. Alright, we got two more left from the teens and 20s, and we'll move on to the 30s here. Another slick one. Let's take a look at Jonathan Smelko. How's it going? Misfit Coins. Amy Smith. Happy Monday, everyone. Yeah. Brian Hooper. Nathan. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I was going to go through some Wheaties and figured why not stream it, and maybe we'll find something cool. Maybe we can learn from one another and what to look for and why and all that. Another 1919, another slick one. If you just joined us, these are all coins that I found, or we found coin roll hunting. We've been saving them up for a few months, so that one's so slick. And if you missed it earlier, I'll throw it up there one more time. I got this in a Coinstar yesterday. Look at that lamb peel in the wood. Very, very cool. And that looks like that whole strip right there is going to just come right off. It's got wood grain and lamb peel. Very nice. And it's a 1936. I was pumped. I didn't realize till I got home and I looked. Oh, there is a wheat cent in that pile of coins. And then it was, on top of that, it had an error. I'm like, yeah. Those actually go for like $5 on eBay. So, I mean, pretty cool find. Here's a really corroded one. What the heck? Is that an 18S? It looks like an 18S to me. I think, what is that? That's a low mintage as well. Let's see. 34 million. Not bad. Except for the fact that it's toasted. I mean, again, if there was an error of variety in something like this, the odds of being able to see it now after... This looks like something somebody dug out of the ground. But we got a coin roll hunting. Sheesh. Yeah. That is pretty toasted. 1918S though. Still an old coin. Alright. So we will... I'll set that aside simply because it's old. Excuse me. Got my coffee. Alright. Alright, now we got some from the 1930s. Check these bad boys out. LCC, hey buddy. Lincoln Central in the house. We are looking for varieties and errors, my friend. So far we've got a couple lamb peels and a couple low mintage ones that we're keeping, setting aside. Alright, 1930s. Let's see what we got. Like I said, when we coin roll hunt, alright, we got a 39S. When we coin roll hunt, the wheats just go in a box basically. Unless they're super nice. But and then later I searched through them before I put them in my big bins of copper. I searched through them for varieties and errors, and that's what we're doing right now. I've got several months saved up, stuff that we didn't give away. You know, a lot. If you watch our streams, a lot of them lately we've been just giving away, but these are ones that didn't get given away. That thing is very corroded. 39S. Nothing known in my cherry pickers, but that's pretty grody. Let me see here. I actually have coppercoins.com pulled up as well for some of these. Whoop. Which I haven't used a lot, but I am getting used to using some of these more, just for the known stuff. Although I like looking at everything anyway, just to find my own stuff. Let's see. Alright. 39S. Yeah, there's definitely some known stuff there. Let's see. Let's check out the reverse here. Nothing jumping out. Dirty, but nothing there. Let's see. All right, next. 35S. So, let's see here. Nothing going there. Nope, nothing on the obverse. Check this reverse. Got some crazy toning on it. You can actually almost kind of see it on the scope as well. It's got some cool coloring, which, as you may know, we enjoy here. Let's see here. I'm looking right. That's damage right there. It almost kind of looks like a die chip. You can see the scratches. That's just wear. See, the S should have come down there anyway. Nothing there. Next. Yeah, Bill, that's what I'm trying to do. Look for stuff nobody knows about. That's what you really want to find, right? Thanks for being here, Bill. You got lots of knowledge. You can help me out here, too. Thin Blue Day, Nicholas. What's up? We are just looking for some... Looking through our wheats, hoping for some errors or varieties. This is all stuff we found coin roll hunting, and I'm just digging through them. All right. Let's see. Right now we're in the 1930s. There's a 35 at. Hey, what we got going on here? Let's see if I can. Let's see if there's any grime on that. My handy dandy toothpick. Boy, to the north of that, it almost. Go back to that in a second. Let's look over here. There. Almost looks right there. See that? There's nothing in that book. Alright, Bill, thanks. Yeah, keep an eye out. Did you see that lamb peel I found yesterday? In a coin star of all places? Pretty cool. Trying to wipe that. Make sure that's not... Yeah, it just looks so dark. Wrong way. Pretty interesting looking there on that S. You missed that one? I'll show it to you here in just a second. I'll pull it out right here. First off, it's a 36. And look at that. Pretty cool, huh? It's got wood going on, and it's got the peel. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Back to that S. That's definitely... Yeah, that is a nice lamb, huh? It does look SORS, doesn't it, LCC? It sure does. And I don't see it in any of my reference books here, but it sure looks like it. I tried wiping that, see if it's grime to the north there. It won't move with the toothpick, so I think we're onto something here. Cool. So I'm definitely going to set that aside. I could check some other references, see if it's a known. see what we got here. Let's go to the next. 1936. I'm going to come back up a little bit. 36. Yeah, that D-Lam was in the Coinstar. It was crazy. I didn't even see the Wheatie at first. I got home and went back through that. It was $1.50 and change in there. Went back through it again, and then I put that one under magnifying glass and went, whoa, cool, man. All right, I don't see anything on this one. That was about as far as that scope goes, unfortunately. I think I need to get a different one with some stronger magnification. That was as close as I get on that S, but it sure looks, I think LCC's right, it sure looks like we got a extra S going to the north underneath there like that. It's pretty crazy looking. This one's got all kinds of crud on it. Nothing popping out at me. Okay, next. We still got quite a few here from the 30s. There's a 38. Damage. Let's see here. It's not terrible looking for a 38. Wheat ears look decent. But nothing jumping out. Too bad I didn't have a mint mark. Okay. Next, 1930D. 1930D. That's a low mintage right there too. I thought that, so I looked over at my sheet. I think that L just got wiped. This is a keeper anyway, just because it's a 30D. It's a little bit lower mintage. What is the mintage on that bad boy? That's well, that's 40 million. If it was nickels, I don't get as excited, but 40 million on cents is less. Found a 2-ringer bullet today when I went to the bottle dump. Nice, Amy. Bill, just curious, I'm wondering if you crank the focus knob far enough, it goes into a higher magnification mode. It took me 3 months to figure that out. I don't know. I have a. It's not an expensive one by any means that I have. It gets the job done for the most part. I could mess with it here a little bit. Let's see. That's. I think I just need to get a stronger one. That's about as close as I can get right there. I mean, I can lower this down to where it's like touching the. Let's see here. If I do that, it's basically touching the coin, but then I can't focus it either because I can't reach the focus thing. So basically, that's as tight as I can get right there with this one. So 30D set aside simply because it's a lower mintage. We'll hang on to it. Alright, next. I like early mint markley. Yeah, I do too, yeah. Yep, that's why it's going to be hanging around. I'm going to keep that set aside. There's a 39S. Which, I don't think that's low mintage. No, it's going to be the D. See, at this range, the scope works pretty good. But trying to get up, tight, you know. I don't think I see anything going on with that S. I think there's a known on this 39S. Not in Cherrypicker anyway. Alright, let's roll it over. It could be about a ½ inch from the coin. Mine is a Lighthouse brand, $100 or so. Yeah, mine's cheaper than that. I need to get one of those. It's on my list. On my list of stuff to get. Nope, nothing there. Okay, we got about 4 or 5 more 30s before we get into the 40s, and I got a lot of 40s and 50s. Because, as you coin roll hunters know, we find a lot of those. Another 39S. So it looks like a normal S. Normal Liberty. Normal God. 52 million, is that what that one is? The hair off my, not off my head, but off my felt I have this on. Obviously not off my head. Nothing there, alright. Next. There's a 35S. Now that S looks funky, but that is definitely damage. You can see that damage. Damage on the L. Alright, roll it over. This one's seen better days. Got ran over or something. No. Alright. Let's see here. Here's a 1936. The one I found the other day, yesterday. Nope. That is damage. So jumping out. Here's our last 30s coin. I actually have a whole bunch of wheats to do this with as well that Linda Wallace sent us. She sent us several tubes of them that I got to search, and I'll do that sometime, probably in this format, because I enjoy doing this and I get some smart people in the chat that can help us out. Always pay attention to the Liberty on the 36. The left leg is broken on one of the DDOs. Not all with broken R DDOs, but R helps single them out. Okay. Alright. Good tip, Mr. O'Rourke. Guy knows what he's talking about. It's a slick one there. Alright, that's it for the 30s. So, we put these away. And here's 40s that I've had saved up. Amazing when you go back and look. You know, you get excited when you find a weedy when you're coin roll hunting. Well, we do. But you go back later and look, and man, you found a lot of them. You know, there's a ton here. This is a bunch of 40s. So, oh, right away I see. Well, that's a weird color on this one. Let's throw that under there. It's got some crazy looking color to it. 44. I don't know what that one got into, but it just looks funky. Nothing jumping out though. I might set that aside just because it looks so weird. I don't know, it's just got crazy. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got crazy toning or coloring on it. Alright. Okay, Armando, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. 1946. Normal. Normal. Roll it over. Damage. Nope. Alright. Burnished. That might be. I've seen dryer coins. That one looks a little bit different, but yeah, burnished makes sense. Definitely makes sense. What year did they stop making buffaloes? 1938. Yeah, 38 they made buffaloes and Jeffersons. 47S. That's a thin S. Fat looking Liberty. Alright. Well, see nothing there. Eventually we'd run into a die crack or something. 44S. Another thin looking one. That almost looks, under the 4 there, almost looks like some mechanical doubling. Look how thin that is. Yeah, you can see it on the T there too. MD, little shelf there. Alright. Alright, next. $1945. Next. It's crazy how much time you can spend sometimes looking at these before you find something. It's weird. Some days I have a lot of luck, and other days I can go for hours and not find anything. You just never really know. Boy, that S is almost gone. That's crazy. Look at that thing. Just got wasted away. $1944 was a year for master die doubling. You may see doubling on the last 4 of the date, but it is common. Okay, it looked like mechanical doubling to me, but that it might have been pretty common, huh? Okay, good to know. We want uncommon. Well, I like either. It's always cool finding something. Let's see, roll that over again. Okay. Next, 46S. Seeing nothing there. Nope. $41D. Nope. Nope. 41. Come on, baby, let's find something. That one you drew, it was machine doubling, just pointing out. Oh, okay, yeah. Right on, Bill. That one was definitely machine. It's just common on the 4 to see doubling. Okay. They must have used that die a lot. The doubling on it. Good tip, good tip. All right. Okay, next. 40S? Another toasted one. Yeah, that thing's, you're not going to find anything on that. That's just a... I bet you that thing was buried for a lot of years. Somebody dug it up. Toasted. $42. Oh. $45. Oh. By the way, we've got a box of nickels and a box of pennies sitting here. Probably gonna see us doing one of them tonight. What do you think, Mrs. CFA? Nickels tonight?
Sounds good.
Sounds good, she says. Guys, anybody's got nothing going on tonight, be watching for us to be going through some nickels. Do a little giveaway. Maybe she'll find another V-nickel. We'd be happy with some silver. No. Go, Mrs. CFA. Yeah, she's starting to find all the stuff we never found. V-nicks and Indian heads, and what else is on our bucket list here to find? Shield nickel. Blank planchet. We still haven't found a blank planchet, which a lot of people always, they're like in disbelief. You've never found one? Like, no, we never have. I don't know why. We've now found an Indian head and other stuff, but no blank planchet yet. Some people get into the different S mint marks, yeah. It's interesting. Some are fatter, and some have deeper serifs and damage. Some are real thin. Some are just. It's just different die varieties, right? Just like they do the VAMs on Morgans, you can go. There's thousands of them basically they've come up with now. Now that T looks interesting, but that's just, it's worn right here below. All right. 1949. Nope. $1946. So flip that over. Nope. What did I miss? What did I miss? Nothing big yet, Josh. Nothing big yet. We're still looking. Some good tips from Bill O'Rourke there. We're probably going to go through nickels tonight. I mentioned that, but you'll probably be in bed by then, Josh. You're like me when I work day shift. I have to go to bed way early. Different styles, trumpet tails, ball tips, large, small, actually different punches. Yeah, there's so many different ones. I get questions quite a bit about that from people. This looks different. Should I keep it? Different how, you know? Send me a picture, I'll take a look. I mean, there's a lot of people ask about the placement on the mint marks, because some, you know, they'll have two of the same year. One's real close to Lincoln, one's far away, or one looks, you know, one's tilted slightly, or. But it is common to see them in all different places. Had to do a little work, make it look good. Got about 10 Wheaties that are rotation errors. That common for wheats. Actually, I should be looking at that a little closer, shouldn't I? I haven't even really been paying attention to rotation. Good point. Actually, I usually do that when we're coin roll hunting, when we're actually pulling them out. Then it's one of the things I look at. But I find them occasionally. I find a lot of them that are just slightly off, not enough to be worth more than face or more than regular Wheatie would. But if you get, you know, a high degree of rotation on it, they can definitely be worth more. You can do an eBay search of sold items and see if they're going for more. $19.48. Nope. Next. $19.40. The swiped 40. No. Hey, Bill J. Thanks for stopping in. We are just searching wheats here, hoping for something cool. Wheats that Mrs. CFA and I found coin rolling, and Junior. Although Junior has been doing a lot less lately with us. She's been out, you know, she's a junior in high school, so she's had other stuff going on. She starts basketball soon. She's pretty excited. Ooh, and can I give everyone the news? Just this morning she found out she was voted class president. Go CFA Junior, huh? She got voted class president. She was hoping she'd get it. She was up against a couple different people. She worked hard campaigning. It's pretty funny. She got voted in. And then last night, she had me go to basketball practice with her. And we played 3-on-3 because only 5 girls showed up, so I had to play. And don't tell them I said this, but I could hardly move this morning when I got up. A bunch of girls were beating the crap out of me. I told Mrs. CFA when I got home, this is the oldest I've ever felt in my life. I'm 41, but I felt like they were running circles around me for the most part. Especially after the first half hour, I was dying. They were laughing at me too. Biffed it hard one time. You okay, old man? I think so. Thank you. I will tell her that you guys all congratulate her. She texted us from school earlier. She's flying high. I won! I won! Good job. Good job. Congrats. 1946. Over. Nope. Well, we're about a third of the way through the 40s here. I had a lot more saved up. I usually go through them sooner than this. This is several months, like I said. I usually go through them sooner. I just been doing other stuff, and they've been sitting waiting. Now that we give a lot of what we find away, I've got less to go through adding up, but I still had these sitting around. We still sometimes go through boxes on our own, but pretty rare now. Usually if we're going to go through a box, we just stream it. Because we have so much fun doing it that way. Get to talk to all of you. Hard to play with your ones that run circles around you. Yeah. They were running circles around me. Some of those girls are pretty fast. And then Junior, she's pretty strong. Beats me up pretty good, which is good. If I'm sore after, I know she's gonna be doing good in the games. I got wiped. I feel a good find coming on here soon. I hope. 41S. I always look at the S's too for inverted. I found an inverted once. It was actually like a year and a half ago. I still have it. It was kind of cool. I had to find another one same year S and compare them. I was so new at it. Well, I'm still learning, but I looked at it. Took a picture of it upside down and compared it to the other one. Hey, now they look the same. Like, wow. How cool is that? Yeah, class president thing does go good on a college resume, huh? Yeah. I'm not sure if that's why she did it, but it definitely... I think she thought it sounded cool. She does all that leadership stuff, and she's pretty involved. She's always staying after to prep the place for dances or whatever, or decorate the hallways, and she does lots of crazy stuff like that. Her and a group of her friends all have a blast with it, so it's good. Keeps them out of trouble. Yeah, your son did get a killer scholarship, didn't he, Josh? Yeah, it's always nice when your kids turn out better than you, which is how it's supposed to work, right? We definitely accomplished that, didn't we? Yeah, we've been pretty lucky. Our three, I mean, they've really never gotten in trouble or anything. Always got good grades, all that kind of crazy stuff. It makes it easier on us, that's for sure. Damage. 1946. Nope. Alright, next. 1945. Yeah, we've been pretty lucky. I wouldn't... Not that we were total hellions, but... We didn't get in a lot of trouble, but... They don't get in any. It's crazy. Wow. Now that L... That's strange. It almost looks like two eyes. That literally looks like the bottom of the L's just gone. I don't know. I don't think that's damage. I think that's... I mean, there may be some damage there, but... looks like it's gone. What do you think about that, Mr. Rourke? You still here? That's damage? Okay. Huh. Damasio. UNC. Hooper? Darn it, Hooper. You and your UNC talk. I don't even like saying that word, those initials. Boy, that's really worn there. Duke plays Kentucky tomorrow. I think my dad might. I'm gonna see if my dad will come over and watch it with me. He's a huge Kentucky fan, and we're Duke fans, so. Get the ER above it, also damaged. Yeah. I mean, I definitely see some over here. It's just interesting. I thought I would see more here from that L, but yeah. I hear you. I see what you're saying. Alright, let's see. No worries, Barb. You're not late. We're just hanging out. We're just learning about Die Varieties and Errors. Just talking and having a good time on a Monday. Hey, Moose Socks. I get a kick out of streaming nowadays. It's fun. I get to talk to all you guys. Plus, I get good information. Bill Rourke's helped me out with coins right now, too. Him and PV, I've learned so much from those guys. There's a lot of knowledge out there. Great community. Let's see here. Oh, all right. Loose socks. Nice, Amy. Listen, I live in Chapel Hill, but in Durham County. I root for Duke, though. Yeah, we live in the Pacific Northwest, but I've always rooted for Duke. I started liking them when I was just a kid. Honestly, when I was real little, I just liked the name, and I liked college basketball. And then Bobby Hurley came along, and he was like my all-time favorite. And Grant Hill and Leitner and those guys were a lot of fun. And so I stuck with them. But I have a lot of relatives in Kentucky that are all huge Wildcat fans, so it was always a big debate between us. And now they're playing against each other tomorrow. Me and Junior are big basketball fans. We're actually going to a Blazer game, Portland Trailblazer NBA game next Sunday against the Celtics. That's part of her Christmas present. I know it's early, but that's what she wanted. What part of the Pacific Northwest? We are in Southwest Washington State. Bill, I actually grew up in Oregon, right across the river from where we're at now. But we are in Longview, Washington. Right along the mighty Columbia River. Beautiful part of the country. We love it here. Not so good for metal detecting, because you don't find a lot of old stuff, but it is good for scenery. That's for sure. 1941. It's got some neat toning on it. Dirty. Port Orchard near Bremerton for 10 years. Yeah, I know where you're talking. Yeah, it's great up here. Beautiful country. Sasquatch country. $19.34. Oh, well, this is my 40s bag. How'd I get a 34 in here? That's nice. Father-in-law went to Duke. Cool. Easier for family peace. Well, I obviously threw this one in the wrong bag, but that's okay. I'll put it in there now. 1930s. Alright, let's see here. 1940. What I wouldn't do for one good double die. Let's see some doubling. Not on that one. Thanks for the stream. Hey, thanks for stopping in. We like streaming. We like it. We get to learn and chat and have fun. I just wish I'd start finding some cool stuff here. We've got a few. Nothing too dramatic yet though. 46D. Flattened a little bit there. Top of that S got flattened as well. By the way, did I miss something and there was no big show yesterday? Anybody know with PV? There's a 44S. Maybe I missed it. Maybe he's not doing it because he's got the seminar next weekend, which I'm not able to do, unfortunately. I have to work, and then Sunday I promised Junior I'd take her to that game, so that was before the seminar was up and rocking and rolling. Gamer, how's it going? How's it going over there in Portugal? I know Gamer's in Portugal because I tried to send him coins and they wouldn't let me. So I sent him a shirt instead. He won one of our contests. Nothing there. Doubled eyelids. Sometimes, honestly, not all that often, Bill. Most of these are so worn. I guess you'd probably be able to see it. There are some common. What are the common ones for that? Do you probably know right off the top of your head, huh? I don't think he did it. Robert Lawson was on through the time slot. Yeah, I saw that, but I thought he normally... Because I sent him a little something for it, and I didn't hear back or nothing. So maybe I'll just save it up for the next week. Of course, the next week's going to be the big one. The big seminar. 1955 on the eyelids, and some in the 40s. Okay. Hey, Coin Dragon. Coin Dragon knows his coins, too. We are looking at wheats for varieties and errors. Yeah, I was wondering. So he must have just been not doing it yesterday. Like, how am I missing the big show? Alright. Now here's another one that looks kind of burnished like that other one we were talking about earlier. Another 44. Probably burned in a dryer like Bill said. There. Check EPU close on those 40s wheats too. Okay. Will do. 21 people? Alright. I can't see it from what I'm looking at. Yeah, if you hit the like, that'd be great. Why not? I mean, you're here anyway. Let's see. See, now there's another different kind of S. Real thin on the bottom. I was looking for that inverted one, but I can't remember what the one I was found. Yeah, it was a 46S that I found it on that time, I think. S over D, there's a S over D, there's a 24, cool. Large S. I mean, just see how it's thinner here? A lot of them usually it's thicker there, I don't know. Over here. Yeah, there's a inverted ball serif style mint mark is what you're looking for. Yeah, I agree, Josh. Coin community is awesome. It's like the large S on the 28s. Just looks a little different to me, and I know on 46s they're known. I may coin digging. Hey, coin digging. Kind of interesting just comparing it to on Variety Vista or Copper Coins or something like that, just to see. I'll set it aside just because I'm kind of curious. If I had another one here to compare it to, that'd be cool. Maybe we'll find another 46S here. I got a bunch of 40s still in a pile, so hang on to it just for, yeah. You just need something to compare it to. Like the one I found that time, that's what I had to do. I was looking and looking and looking, and finally I had to grab another one. Took pictures of both, blew them way up, set them next to each other, and I'm like, okay, they're definitely different. And I flipped one upside down, the picture, and looked, and boom, now they look the same. It's like, oh, now it's obvious. That's an inverted S. That's wasted. Counterstamp coin. Yeah, we find them in pennies fairly regular, Josh. They're usually like Kennedy's Head or a state. We have several states. They're pretty cool. I mean, they're not, obviously they're post-mint, but they're still neat to find. I'd say we probably, what do we find one? Every 2 boxes probably, honey, we find one? Something like that, maybe? Pennies? Yeah. Every 2 to 3 boxes we find one. Just a rough estimate. Let's see here. We've got, there's a 44S. So look at the difference in the 40. So there's a 44S. Here's that, let me grab this 46. I'd rather compare like years, but you're not going to see it like that. I don't know if I get them the same. 44S, 46S. See, that bottom of the S is so different. But I mean, they're all different, right? Interesting. But as a matter of fact, now that you say that, Coin Dragon, I found a 28 large, a large S28 before, and I could definitely tell because I had a small one too. I don't know if those are much value to them, but I know I have one sitting around here somewhere. Large S, okay, my Cherrypicker says 15 bucks in VF20 anyway, but so they do bring a little bit of value. The 44S is the trumpet tail. Okay. Cool. See, that's why I like this stream. I don't have to look up as much stuff that I'm not sure about. I've got you guys here. Ha ha. And other people are listening and can learn as well. It's pretty cool. All right. You carry a small premium, but it's what you want for a complete set. Right, yeah. Let's see here, 42S. Liberty. Over. Nope. That's another 46S. Okay. That one's that one's kind of wasted, but okay. So let's see. Now we've got two. So there's that S, and here's the one I set aside. I mean, they definitely look different to me. This one looks more normal. It's got, you can definitely see the ball on the serif, you know, this ball at the bottom, the serif. This one, I guess it does too. It just seems smaller. Huh. You know, they're definitely different. Still going to set that aside. Let's see the rest of this one. Yeah, you're not going to see anything on that. It's wasted. Second one's beat to blazes. Yes, it is. It's going in the see you later pile, the copper bin pile. This one's toasted as well. Even if you did find something, it's yeah. All right. 1944. What a year that was. June 6th, 1944. My grandfather was in the Philippines during that time. Part of why I like this stuff, thinking about the history. What was going on when this coin was produced? There's a pitted 40S. Hey, David Carlisle. Okay, Moose Socks, have a good day. Patina, okay, patina. That's pitted all over. World War II still is going on, I guess it was. 1944 is your dad's birth year, wow. Yep. That was a very important year. Well, there was a lot of important years right around that time, but in my opinion, D-Day was one of the most important days, not just in the history of the war or the U.S. or the history of people in general. I mean, just humankind. But it's my opinion. Definitely one of the most important. Let's see here. Yep. Next. We have a 1947. That is Mrs. CFA's dad's birth year. Right? She said, yep. Matter of fact, his birthday's next week. Nope. Bill, your dad was in the Philippines too, huh? Wow, cool. Yeah, my grandfather was there. He was in Leyte and Mindanao. And boy, did he tell me some crazy stories. He was there for 2 years. By the time he got out, he wasn't even 21 yet. Got shot. Had scars all over his back from shrapnel. Got back to the States, and he couldn't even buy a beer because he wasn't 21. But he went to the local pool hall, he said, tried to buy a beer, and the lady said, "You're not 21. He said, "Do you know where I've been? Do you have any idea?" She said, "Not selling you a beer." He's like, "What? I got shot." Yeah. He was also in Japan during occupation for a little while. 41S, small s. Did I miss something? Keep that 41S. Let's see. That one? Let me see if that's in my book too. Thanks. I was sitting here chattering away. It's not in my cherry pickers, but 41S, small s. Okay. I'll set it aside and I'll look it up later. Thanks, Bill. Pass right over it. See, that's why I need people here to keep me straight while I'm yakking away. Bingo, good catch, Bill. Yeah. Indiana Dirt Detective dug a 2-cent coin. Oh man, that's awesome, Josh. I'd love to dig a 2-cent coin. I can't dig right now. I'm looking out the window. It is pouring down rain. Our digging season's pretty much over now. You'd be swimming in mud is all you'd be doing. $49D. You get shot in the head. Ooh. We're about a little over halfway through my 40s coins anyway. 46S. We've been going for almost an hour and a half. Wow, it didn't even seem like it. Although my coffee is starting to get cold. I think I need a refresher. Gotta talk Mrs. CFA into coming over here and filling up my coffee cup. What are you laughing for? Waiting on an 1866 2-center slider XF. Cool. Those 2 cents are pretty cool. Yeah, hard to find. Yeah, no kidding. They're hard to find coin roll hunting too. All that stuff's hard to find digging here, metal detecting, because like I said, there's not nearly as much history in this area as there is on the East Coast. But my iced coffee is getting warm. Bill's iced coffee is getting warm. My hot coffee is getting cold. Oh, Okay, look right there. We've got MD right there. MD. MD on a dirty coin. What was that one? 1945. A very dirty 1945. With MD. The coffee struggle is real. Yes, it is. 47D. Damage. Next. I need a coffee IV. Josh, you cracked me up, man. $19.44 again. I think that nickel box is going to be good tonight, honey.
Yeah, it was all deformed.
Yeah, it is, huh? I haven't even cracked it open to look for enders yet, but it's one of the rolls somehow got flipped up onto the top, so the top of the box is all lifted up, and they taped it down at the bank. So it's got a little character already. We'll see. That'd be pretty cool if the one that flipped up and caused that problem has an ender. I don't think we'll find an ender for quite a while, though, after that 1930, right? Yeah, the other day. 1930 ender on the wheat, the pennies. That might be the oldest ender we've ever had. Good year. Yes, you did have a great year. 1918 Walker. That went to the property owner, right? Heads or Tails got a 27 wheat ender a few days ago. Nice. Yeah, we had that 30 2 days ago. And I'm pretty sure that's our oldest ever. Go back and look, but I've gone through so many now, it's try to remember everything, but surprised we haven't found a die chip yet. $19.41. Boy, it's really raining out there. You hear that? I'm surprised I haven't heard any thunder.
Let's see if the temperature's up.
Yeah, it should. It is coming down. $19.40. Getting close to the end of my 40s here, but I got a bunch of 50s too. I don't know if we'll go through all of these today or not, but I may just finish up these 40s. Oh, I would love more coffee. Thank you. You rock.
Don't tell anybody.
I just told everybody. What do you mean don't tell anybody? Oh, you're too good to me. my Bigfoot refill.
Did you just call me a Bigfoot?
I wasn't talking about you. I'm talking about the cup.
How rude.
I was talking about the... Dang it, last refill I get today. Okay, let's see here. I'm sure the professor has all the die chips ordered, yeah. Well, we got 2 in one stream that not long ago. Was that a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago? She found 2 of them, both 57Ds. Now, how did that get in there? A 1910. I'm in the 1940s pile. I just found a 1910. Shows how well I was paying attention, I guess, when I put these away. That's an old coin, though, huh? One of the oldest we found. Too bad that one's not an S like that other one. I think they made a lot of 1910s. But still a very, very old coin. Can actually make out the wheat ears still on it. Cool. I found a 1910 in the 1940s bag. I don't...
Good job. You need glasses in there?
Maybe I do need glasses. I don't know when I did that. After one of our streams, I threw it in there. Yeah, it's not bad at all. CT Relic Digger kicking down some discount codes. Nice. Is that a die crack? I think we have a die crack. Right there. What do you think? Looks like a die crack to me. If I get any closer here. Can't. Right there. Right there. You see that one? Yep. Jefferson, we just found a die crack. What? Over here it's scratched. That's extra metal right there, man. Telling you that's extra metal. Right here. Unless you scratch this metal off and stuck it over here. The scratch upset the metal? You think this caused this? Really? How does that happen? It's a bit of the rim. Huh. Well, would it come off then? With the toothpick? See if that changes it. No? Huh. Okay. It's bright because of where still a crack. That's what I was thinking. High points are going to get that. See, no, that's what I was thinking. That's what it looks like to me. Glue? See a depression in the rim just above the metal. Huh. I don't know. It looks to me like it extends right through here, but God, I wish I could get, that's as close as I can get. I wish I could get like down to really microscopic look at it, but alright, well, that's why we do this, to talk about these things. I see both points. Let's see. Agree to disagree. Pressure. Look at O and A. It's all damage. Okay. Alright. Well, good conversation. Good conversation. I'm going to set it aside regardless because it's an interesting talking point. Would not put it in copper pilots, you know, yeah. Yeah, I need a better, I need to be able to get closer. That's as close as I can get right now. This is it. So, and for real obvious stuff, it's good, but there's some like that, well, that we want a closer look at that we'd like, but Chad just called it. No, I didn't. But I think she gave me the last coffee she's going to give me. Did I lose my focus here? Always fighting with the focus. There we go. There we go. Shoe size 20. Well, always keep what's doubtful. Just offering thoughts based on 6,000 years of experience. We love the thoughts. Thank you. Keep them coming. I like the debates about it. I mean, that's how we learn, right? It's absolutely good to have disagreements and debates about this stuff. Absolutely a good thing. Hey, Mary Love, how are you? Let's see here. Nope. And 1945. Yuck. Ew. I don't know what that is, but it don't look good. Nothing. All right. Let's see. Always great to discuss. Yes, Bill Rourke, I completely get where your observation is coming from. Good, Mary. You check coins we mail to you. Paola? Well, don't mail any coins to me, but you can definitely send me an email, pictures of them. Send me pictures. My email's in the description of this video, or it's chadwicksir2@gmail.com, and I'll totally give you an opinion. I don't mind looking to give an opinion. And I can also, I have friends where I can ask their opinion that know. Like Bill Rourke, Coin Dragon, you know, a lot of these people know. They're Ken Peavy, you know, there's people that have a lot of knowledge about this stuff. And we can often figure out what it is you got going on. So if you want to send pics, absolutely. Just don't send the coins though. Just send pics. We love to help when we can. Quite often I learn by doing some research on stuff people have sent me pictures of, so. Alright, Josh, take it easy, bro. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate it. $1941. Dirt and grime. Alright, next. $46S, another $46S. Okay, now this one, now this one looks like that other one that I saved. Where'd I put that? This it? Yeah. Okay. See, now that looks the same. Yep. Okay. So maybe that's common. Now the other one I threw in the pile looks different than these two. The trumpet tail. But these, or that was the 44, yeah. These are the same. So my guess is it's probably nothing to hang on to. Cool. At least I got something to compare it to. 40D. Let's see here. Nothing. We're just about done with the 40s here. Good old deductive reasoning, yep. 44D. Ugh. There's a yellow Liberty. That's lovely. Lovely. Yeah, that's kind of a waste of time on that one. Alright. 1946. Nice looking wheat ears. Nothing. Alright. 1941. Part of the T got wiped off, but nothing there. Just one eyelid. Nope. Alright. There was a cut on the reverse of the 45? Really? Well, let's throw it back up. How'd I miss that? Let's see. A CUD. That's damage right there. Where were you looking? This 45? I think I saw cut hair on the 45 on the top. I don't see it there, buddy. You got a little damage right there. Yeah, the discolored one. It's the only one I see recently. The one that was green? Alright, Jonathan, thanks. Thanks for stopping in. Take it easy, man. I'm not sure which one there, bud. Yellow one. I don't see a recent 45, but this one is kind of yellow. This yellow one? 45. Nope. Damage. There's the 44. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure which one you mean, Jefferson. 44D. Okay. I said we're just about done with the 40s, and I'll probably call it for today for streaming, and well, for this. Got about maybe 20 more here or so. 41S. Now that's not a, let's see, you had me keep a small earlier, right? Let's see. There's that one. Here's this one. Is that the same, Bill? They look the same. Okay, Jefferson, let me know. So there's the one just now. There's the one you had me keep. They look pretty similar to me. Did I get two 41S smalls? I'll set them both over here for now. Well, I gotta flip this one over first. Those are the same? I thought they were. So they're both small? They're both worth keeping? That small's not in the Cherrypickers, but I haven't looked in the other reference guides I have. I'll probably do that later, go back and look. And I can't believe this rain. I mean, it is just pouring outside. See that? It's flooding the yard.
Build that ark yet?
As beautiful as the Pacific Northwest is, it's also very wet. Keep them until you find a large S. I forgot which. Okay. Those are both small. Yeah, okay. Will do. 44D with a 44D Jefferson. Let me see. There's a couple 44Ds here that I just looked at. Here's, okay, this is probably the one you're talking about then. Yeah. You can't, there's no CUD. It's just covered in crap. Pretty sure it's probably the one you're talking about though. Okay. 48S. Well, most of an S. 48S. That's seen better days. The obverse of a Jefferson? Okay, I'll look. Hang on a second, let me finish this one here. We'll go back around the other side of it. Okay. Not all mint-mark varieties for link inserts. Yeah, they have large and small S nickels. Different denomination. Okay. Okay, Jefferson, here it is. I mean, you may have a little extra right in here. But that's just that from the die deterioration, basically. You see a lot. I see a lot of that in nickels too, like 64s and stuff. I found tons of them with that around the edge, around the rim. Excuse me. But it's nothing. You're not going to get any more premium out of it. Okay. 1942. Liberty. Okay. Alright, not a bad looking coin, but must have been the lighting. Oh, don't be sorry. No. You guys see stuff? Point it out to me. I want to double check everything, and I want to learn if somebody has something new to teach us. So, yeah, if you see something, shout it out. I'll do my best. See, sir, there might be some more of that stuff I was talking about there. A little bit of extra metal along the rim. See it quite a bit. Geo, how's it going, man? Cheapest place to buy coin rolls, about 1,000 penny rolls for 10.15. Are you just getting regular coins, or are you getting wheats, or what are you getting? I get them for face value from my bank, couple banks. Right. 46S again, and that one even looks different than the other two, kind of. Huh? Weird. So I've seen 3 different kinds of S's on this 46 so far. 2 are the same and 2 are different. Oh, empty rolls? I don't know. I don't get empty rolls. Somebody out there might know. I don't have to roll them because our credit union accepts loose coin. Put it in a big machine. Nothing there. $1941. Pretty worn. Alright. $44S. This one's got some MD on it too, I believe, right there. You can just see it on the B and over here on the 1. Oh, nothing there. 3 different S's on the 46. Okay. Well, we've seen all 3 of them today. 4 different 46 S's. I've seen 3 different. 2 were the same. Interesting. Then you just got to figure out which is the rarest, right? Or if it's even rare enough that you hang on to it or not. I'm almost done with these 40s coins, Mrs. CFA. Are you, you're probably wanting to go have lunch soon, aren't you?
Morning. I'm good. I'm just chilling, drinking my coffee.
Okay. Sounds good to me. 46D. Little wear. Rim's pretty much gone in that one. Toasted. Alright. 44D. Alright. We got 369. We got about 11 or 12 coins left here. I'm gonna save the 50s for another stream. It's been 2 hours now, so, and I'm getting hungry myself. I'm gonna take my lovely wife out for lunch. Be nice if I could find at least one more good one here. Yep. Alright. Whoa. What the heck happened to that one? 46. Boy, that's crazy. So this thing was in a grinder or something. I don't know what happened to it, but the rim got like just folded over. Hey, thanks, Bill. He says, excellent stream. Great fun looking through someone else's stuff. This is all stuff we found coin rolling too. We appreciate you being here and helping us out with this stuff. That's weird. Look at that one. That's not a CUD. It just, the rim's been folded over onto the, it's crazy how that happens. Like went through some kind of grinder. Toast, yep, it's toast. 1945, Liberty. I wish that one was a CUD. That'd be sweet. Yeah, as much fun as coin roll hunting streams are for us to do, I like these a lot myself. Because I learn so much. So that cent had a bad day. Yes, it did. 1944 again. Oh, okay. All kinds of damage to that one. It would take a scientist to analyze how many kinds of damage. Yeah. I know, right? $44. You can see right underneath there a little bit of MD or whatever going on. I only see it on the second floor though. Of course, Bill, you were talking about that a little bit ago, weren't you? The 44. How it's common. Well, for the doubled. Let's see. If we get the stream to 40 likes, that'd be awesome. I don't even know how many likes we're at. I can't see it when I'm doing the scope like this. That'd be cool. Mail call. Got the 1866 2 cent. Very cool. Just a bit of corrosion numbers, but woodiness makes up for it. Cool. Very nice coin dragon. Jefferson. CFA, have you ever found a steel cent coin roll hunting? No, we have not found a steel cent. We have not. That'd be pretty cool. It actually, what does it score on our list? It scores 20, actually. Yeah, no, we've never have found one. 33 likes. Wow, cool. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate that. I'm glad that there's so many people that don't mind sitting here just looking for varieties and errors with me, because I really enjoy it. It's Mrs. CFA. She really loves ripping open rolls. I like this too. I'm glad that there's people that share that enjoyment and like to learn about it as well. And that's damage. But I am just about ready to call it good for right now. I got about 5 more I'm going to look at. But like I said, we'll be back this evening. I'm not sure what time yet, but we really want to hit this box of nickels we have sitting here. And nickels have, well, everything's been good to us lately. We've really been doing well with the coin roll hunts lately. We had a slow stretch there for a bit, but it's that time of year, though. It's that time of year where coin roll hunting gets better. This is how we learn. That's right, Barb. Coin Dragon. It's cool as heck. I do my coin roll hunting right along with you all. Nice, cool. Trying to learn. That's interesting. Look, you roll 5 wheats, 3 of them being... You had 1 roll with 3 steals in them? Wow, that's pretty cool. Mrs. CFA would love that, I guarantee you. 40S. Kind of a cool looking S. Alright. Kind of different looking. I got the bell on. I'll be here for the Nickel Palooza. Yeah, we'll do a giveaway too tonight when we do that. We've still got lots of great stuff from sponsors, people that send us stuff. I've got stuff from PV, Mantic Coins. I've got stuff from Brian Hooper, a bunch of stuff from Brian Hooper and Linda Wallace. Tons of stuff. So we got silver we can give away. We've got all kinds of crazy stuff. But it's also nice when I do this and I don't do a giveaway and people still show up. Then I know they're not just here just for the giveaway. I have several steel ranging from toast to shiny. Yeah, we do too. That I've bought, not that I've found. And then I have a bunch of replated ones, which Bill O'Rourke was kind enough to point out, to teach me about that. Like, look how nice and shiny these are. Yeah, they're replated. Actually, I got a whole roll of those replated ones one time in a big hoard of wheats that I bought. It was pretty cool. That's a normal S for 40. In 41, they transition to the larger punch. That's why large and small 41. Ah, there you go. Transition years are always important ones to know. Whether it's transition in the date style or transition in the mint mar, whatever it is. Wide AM, close AM, right? I mean, there's all those different transitions, and those are important ones to watch. Coin Dragons, because y'all are cool folks, down to earth. Hear that, honey? We're cool folks. I think they mean you more than me, but... Thanks, Coin Dragon. This is the last one, guys. Looks like we found all we're going to find for today. So we got a few laminations. We got a couple cool things. Nothing too dramatically spectacular. But we hit up all our 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s. I still have this bag of 50s. And I have a bunch of tubes of wheats I got from Linda Wallace that I'll have to go through sometime too. So, but thank you all for hanging out with me. I think I'm going to go take Mrs. CFA out to lunch. But I will be back soon at some point to hang out with you all and go through more coins. And don't forget, tonight, like I said, we're going to go through some nickels. You should weigh the 83 cents. Yes, I do that, Bill. Good call. Weigh the 83s. Yeah, 3.1 grams, 10 grand. Yeah, I still haven't found one, but if I find one, you're definitely going to know it. Have a good lunch. We will. And we will be back later tonight for nickel hunt. So if you guys don't have anything going on, come join us. And as always, keep checking that change.